Good morning, everyone. Today's learning is dedicated in memory of Shalom Shlomo, Paul Casimir, Amri Bas Aryeh, Yom Yochid, Moshe Eliezer, Shlomo Yechiel, Moshe Eliezer Ben Tzio Ben Yitzchak, Ari Ben Shimon, Leah Bas Feivel, Avram Mordechai Ben Moshe Katna, Menashe Ben Tzvi Zalman, and Rane Bat Avram Pinchas, with all the families, long life and only simchas. So we are going to make a start just because I'm very tight on time this morning. I know people are still going to join us, but we need to make a start. So in this week's Torah portion, Parshas Chaye Sarah, we learn about the passing of Sarah, and afterwards in part 2 we learn about the shidduch, we learn about the arrangements that are put in place. Eliezer, the trusted servant of Abraham, is going to find a wife for Isaac. We've already spoken about it. And one aspect I want to bring to your attention, and that is that we find that when he eventually discovers that she is the right one, she shows and demonstrates being a balas chesed, somebody who loves kindness, which is the hallmark of the family of Abraham, and the right credentials for the wife of Isaac. Therefore, what does he do? He puts, Eliezer the servant puts on Rivka's hands 2 bracelets. Shnei tzamidim, 2 bracelets he puts on her hands. And we're told that the weight of them is 10 mishkal zahav, they're 10 weights or ways of gold, okay? And the question is, what is so significant about this? And it's fascinating. We find, in fact, that I can't remember which of the commentaries, but it could even be Rashi. They point out that this is an allusion, a hint here to the 10 commandments. Now, the question is obvious. We know the patriarchs, matriarchs, they were able, even before the Torah, to keep the principles, the themes of the Torah. That we understand. But why is it that we had to give these 2 bracelets to hint to the 10 commandments? And the answer I saw was that Rebecca had demonstrated at this point in time one aspect of the Torah, and that was chesed. Chesed, kindness, is something that is between us and our fellow human being. Now, we know that the 10 commandments reflect the dual themes of being Jewish. That is, part of our faith is ben adam lamakom, between the laws are between us and God, and on the other hand, there are the laws between us and our fellow human being, okay? And therefore, she demonstrated here the fact that there were these, she had demonstrated ben adam lechavero, that she was somebody who excelled between the laws of us and our fellow human being. But the question was, would she also embrace, would she also excel in the same way between us, the laws of between us and God? And therefore, one explanation is that Eliezer wanted to impress on the future matriarch of our people that both aspects of the Torah are an essential part. And therefore, by giving her the 10 ways of gold, he was impressing upon her that you can't just excel in one aspect of the Torah. You have to be an all-rounder. That is the first idea. And the other idea, the second idea, is as follows. And that is that even within the interpersonal, between the commands, the mitzvot, the acts which are between us and our fellow human being, we may think that it's just a feeling that we are able to exhibit, to express the love between us and our neighbor, us and our fellow human being. But the Eliezer wanted to impress upon her at this time, that is not the reason why we show and exhibit kindness, compassion, sensitivity, love towards us and our fellow human being. It's not a matter of an emotion or just because I feel like doing it. It's a compulsion that comes from on high. whether we are in the mood to do it or not to do it. He wanted to show her that both aspects of the Torah, even between us and our fellow human being, are also from God. So therefore, he was able to demonstrate to her, and she, by accepting these 2 weights of gold in these bracelets, was able, by accepting, to demonstrate her commitment to her faith, to her people. May we all be inspired and uplifted to recommit and to reaffirm our commitment to our faith, to our people. In this way, please God, will be a source of nachas to the Almighty. Amen. Have a great